Yo, what's up, Gemini? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of December 2018. Gemini, you had two cards jump out of the deck for your central energy this month. You have the Five of Chalices in the reverse, and you also have the Knave of Wands in the reverse. And I think that the Five of Chalices in the reverse is actually great energy for you to have. And I think it's really consistent energy with the new moon that's going to happen on December 7th, because when the Five of Chalices jumps out of the deck in the reverse, well, that sometimes would be the indication of a new relationship. So, especially for those of you Gemini who are looking to enter into a relationship with somebody, the Five of Chalices in the reverse is a great energy for that. And it's really reinforced by that new moon that's going to happen on December 7th. So what's going to happen, the new moon's going to hit on December 7th, and then the 6 months that follow December 7th. Now, that's a great time for you to enter into a relationship with somebody, Gemini, if that's what you want. And this is also reinforced by this new part of the sky that Jupiter is now transiting. So Jupiter just entered your sector of relationship, Gemini. It just entered this area last month, and it's going to be there for the next 12 months, Gemini. So, this is the time to make it happen, Gemini. So, if you have somebody you're interested in, then make an effort to make it happen, because you do have the Two of Cups crowning your reading. So that is really positive energy for you to create an alliance with somebody, Gemini. So that would suggest harmony and balance in relationship. Now, especially for you Geminis who are single, you might have some competition, because the Knave of Wands in the reverse might be the indication that, well, you're probably not the only person that likes somebody. There might be, so whoever you like, Gemini, whoever you're interested in, potentially there's somebody else who likes this person too. And the Knave of Wands could be anybody. Well, the Knave of Wands in reverse could be anybody in your life who also likes the same person that you do. So, potentially you could be competing with this person. Now, if the Knave of Wands is in anybody who I just mentioned, then, I'm really seeing a good option for some of you Geminis is somebody who is a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries. So who in your life, Gemini, is a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries? They might be a great option for you for a relationship. And the reason why I say that is because you have the Knave of Wands, but then you also have the Queen of Wands, and you have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like that wand energy is very dominant in your reading this month. So, out of the options that you have, somebody who is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius might be the best option for you. And if you're not familiar with tarot reading, it doesn't matter about the gender on the card. Even though it's a Queen of Wands, it could be a man or a woman, but it's definitely somebody who's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Same, Knight of Wands, just because the Knight of Wands, it could be a man or a woman. So, but definitely somebody who's Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Now, I'm not saying that all Geminis have, three-way love situations going on, but, some of you do, because you do have a couple of cards that are indicative of that. In your reading in the month of December 2018, you have the Three of Swords, which is crossing your reading, and then you also have the Three of Cups in reverse, which can be the indication of an affair. Sometimes, I'm not saying that all Geminis are going to go have an affair, but, some of you might, and, I'm not saying that's like your nature, but you are somebody who likes to have more than one of something. So, even if you are with somebody already, some of you guys still have the tendency to like, somebody else, or, potentially you're the type of person that might like someone who's already with someone. So it's going to resonate differently for all of you guys. Now, with the Three of Swords as your challenge this month, it's like, I'm not saying that all Geminis who are in relationships are going to go separating, but I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys did go through a separation, a handful of you, because, the Three of Swords is a card that's about separation, and I feel like A lot of you Geminis are just staying in relationships that you're not satisfied with just to keep the peace. And, I see this Queen of Pentacles here. And, the Queen of Pentacles is a card that's very much about dedication to family in the home unit. So, some of you guys are really dedicated to your family and your home life, and that might be what's keeping you in a relationship, even though you're not really that happy with whoever you're with. And I'm really not saying that's the case for all of you. I mean, maybe for some of you, yeah, that's the case, and I'm seeing it in this reading here. But, for others of you, it's right here with the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is balance and harmony in your relationship, So some of you guys, really are happy. You're genuinely happy with who you're with. So you guys are definitely a mixed bag when it comes to love and relationship. And it's interesting how I'm seeing these multiple threes. You have the Three of Swords and you have the Three of Cups in the reverse. And it's interesting because Jupiter just entered its home sign of Sagittarius, and Jupiter is the ruler of the number 3. So I think three-way type of situations are going to start becoming more prominent over the next 12 months while Jupiter's transiting Sagittarius. And, it just happens to be that Sagittarius is your sector it's the part of the sky that has to do with relationship for you, Gemini. So that doesn't mean that Geminis are going to go and be with Sagittarius. No, that's just the part of the sky that governs the relationship aspect of your life. And it just happens to be that part of the sky is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is the ruler of number 3. So potentially some of you guys getting involved with three-way love situations. Now you do have the Ten of Wands in the reverse, and some of you guys are really just taking on too much. Who knows? Maybe that has to do with a mix of your home life, a mix of your work life, and whatever else. It's like some of you guys think that you can do it all, but, maybe you can't. Maybe you need someone to give you a helping hand. And I see the Queen of Wands in the upright. And, that's a great energy to have, because that means in the month of December 2018, Gemini, there is someone who's mature in your life, who's willing to give a helping hand. So, if you're like running yourself on empty, overexhausting yourself, Gemini, trying to do it all yourself, just know you do have somebody in your life who's willing to give a helping hand. So, whoever that is, allow them to pitch in, Gemini. And you do have the Queen of Swords here. So, for some of you guys, I think, somebody in your life who is another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, so that's the Queen of Swords. Once again, it doesn't matter about the gender on the card. A Queen of Swords could be a man or a woman, but it's definitely somebody who is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And some of you guys have another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your life who is a great match for you. I think the energy is very similar. So, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are all signs where the mind is the dominant faculty. So, somebody who you can relate to, someone who has a communication style that is similar to yours, Gemini, not somebody who is going to become agitated by, the amount of communication that you like. It's like sometimes I look at like cards like the Queen of Pentacles. It's like I see a lot of options for you Geminis. Like I see, like with the Queen of Pentacles, that would be like a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And then, the wand cards, I mean, you have the Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, Knave of Wands. That's Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. But, if you look at cards like the Queen of Pentacles, that energy is not... it's not as fast as you are, Gemini. So, maybe some of you might be too much for someone who is a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. So it's like, I'm not saying that, for those of you Geminis who are with Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or interested in Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, I'm not saying that you can't make it happen with that person, but know that that person might get a little bit overwhelmed by you sometimes, potentially. They might not be as fast as you. For some of you, they might be too sluggish for you. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't be with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but just know those are the things you need to think about if you're interested in a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. I feel that, somebody who is like the Queen of Swords, another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, is someone who's more on your level, is up to speed with you, or even a Leo, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries has enough energy to keep up with you, Gemini. Now, you do have the Knight of Wands, so some of you are feeling totally energetic in the month of December 2018. Some of you are feeling very passionate. Some of you are feeling adventurous. Some of you are feeling optimistic and buoyant, especially about relationship. Because Jupiter being in your sector of relationship the next 12 months is going to make you want to feel that way. And, this is great energy for relationship, Gemini. This is the time for you to make it happen. Once again, if that's not it, then, I'd say that, somebody who is, I'm going to say it again. I mean, there you go. You have the Knight of Wands. So somebody who is a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries really is a good match for you, Gemini. Your outcome for the month of December 2018 is the Two of Pentacles in the upright, and that's a great card for you to have, because that would suggest that you finish off the month of December 2018 feeling very balanced, feeling very organized. You're prioritizing the right way. You're balancing multiple. You're finishing off the month of December 2018 and starting 2019 feeling very balanced, being able to balance multiple aspects of your life the right way, so you have enough time to get what you need to get done at work, and you have enough time to spend with, in your home life or whoever's in your love life. So that's a great energy for you to finish off the month of December 2018, a great energy to start 2019. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I'll see you next year.